Hey collective, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Coach Liz. We're going to get right into your weekly forecast collective. Let's see what's coming up this week. Remember, this is a general reading, so if it does not resonate, don't force the shoe to fit. There'll be more readings to come. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank y'all so much for the support. All right, collective. You're walking away from someone or something. I feel like there was some deceit, some lies, some sneakiness. So I feel like this week you're deciding to walk away from a situation. Yeah, hostilities. A situation, place, person, thing, whatever it is for you. Yeah, someone was being sneaky or someone was trying to be like manipulate a situation. I'm hearing control as well. And I feel like this person, yeah, I don't know. It feels like for a while they had control over either over you or over your finances, like either someone above you or another person that you were connecting with, like romantically, or just someone in your energy, right? Was for a long time. It does feel like it was for a long, I don't know why I keep saying for a long time. I keep hearing that. This person felt like they could manipulate or have power over you because they would keep certain things out, like they would keep certain information to themselves, or it's like they would hide certain things about themselves. And this was so that they can keep that control. Yeah, look, strategy at the bottom. So it's like they were strategized just so that they can maintain control. Okay, and I feel like this week you're breaking, look, all tied up. It's like they wanted you to stay stuck. But I feel like this week you're releasing yourself from a situation. So let's see, what's the weekly forecast for the collective? Indecision and Goddess of the Moon. So I feel like this week you're tapping into your power and I feel like you're finally going to see things clearly where you're able to make a final decision, because this number 8 is standing out. So 8 could be significant. You could be seeing that number repeatedly, like 888. The number 8 is infinity number, also the number of like power, right? Standing in your power or stepping into your power. This person is wearing a red cape. And I feel like, red also talks about, power, or it could be grounding. So I feel like you're stepping into your power and you're finally taking action to, go in a specific direction. Pick a specific person, choose a specific career or job or, employment, something like that. I don't know. Let's see. This just feels like someone else, like I said, someone either above you or just someone that you were connecting to I'm hearing closely related or closely working with, try to keep you stuck or bound. And it was maybe even through a contract, like maybe that's how they kept control, because of a contract. For some of you this week, there's a need for you to, because I'm hearing, don't blindly step into a contract, like review the contract, because there's, it says woman holding a coin in action. I told y'all are taking confident, like assertive action towards something. So it does feel like there's a need of if someone is giving you a contract or you're having to review like legalities or things of like that nature this week. There's something about you looking, or I'm hearing reading between the lines, or asking questions, being confident, again, stepping into your power, and don't feel like someone needs to have control over you, or just because they will be above you, that they call the shots, right? Like there's still something about fairness, right? With this Libra energy, with this contract. Weighing out the scales, something like that, or weighing out the options. Maybe you this week you're weighing out your options. So I feel like this week, collective, you are going to be okay. I love it. Patience. I love this because I feel like this decision that's coming up for you and rest and rejuvenation. Okay. Okay. I like this, collective. So it feels like whatever's coming up this week, right? Even if you feel indecisive about a certain situation, person, place, or thing, like I said, put it where it fits. We're going to see with tarot what it is. We're going to clarify. But I feel like with contract being in the center of this week's energy, I feel like this is a big decision. I feel like it is going to require for you to weigh out the pros and cons. But what I like about it is like towards the end of the week, you have temperance. And this card's called patience. But excuse me, in this deck is patience. So there's a need to have patience because you're actually going to be divinely guided into the direction that works best for you. And I know you're like, okay, okay. But there's a need there. I'm hearing trust. There's a need for trust. That you're going to know exactly what direction is for you because there's something that has already been, I'm hearing divinely orchestrated. Like you're just needing to have patience, right? Like sit back, let the universe do what it needs to do. But also because I do see, I was, like I said, picking up that energy of reviewing the contracts before you sign anything, like actually asking questions, reading between the lines. For some of you, maybe have, if it's legalities, right, legal matters, have other, like someone professional review it. But there's a need for you to kind of like not jump into, I just heard into conclusions, but also like not jump the gun or don't rush, right? Be patient because there are things that are aligning in divine timing. Something about the number 7 could also be significant. You could be seeing 777, 1010 as well. Like I feel like there's something that's going to be closing out, you're completing, you're walking away from. And that's because you are choosing either a different path or a different person, going in a different direction. For some of you, there could be travel coming up this week or relocation. Look, and a 2, so you could also be seeing 2. So there's definitely like decision. There's a heavy I feel like for this week, collective, there's this heavy energy of just, taking your time to decide. Like you don't have to, something about not being impulsive, right? I'm also hearing you have time. You're not running out of time. I don't know, for some of you feel like you're being rushed. So I'm hearing you have time to make the decision. Like you don't have to rush and make a decision right now. Yeah, like the Lovers. So this could be in regards to like a relationship, something that for some of you, you could be dealing with someone or you've been connecting with someone that you've been, there's passion, there's chemistry, there is a connection there, but there's something about you analyzing it, like seeing if it's still, yeah, look, 7 of Cups at the bottom, seeing if it aligns with with the direction that you're heading in, right? Like, because I see you going on a journey, you're going somewhere. So it's like you're trying to see like who's going to come with you on this journey. For some of you, you may have different options. Like people are, I feel like doors are opening, I'm hearing also, but there could be other people actually wanting to date you if this is like romantic. Like they want your attention. So it's like, okay, don't be quick to jump into anything or into contracts or like relationship. Like I'm hearing for some of you, you are in this energy of just exploring, right? That you're in this exploration season. So let's see. I don't know. Maybe that's why the indecision. You're not ready to like go into a contract. Like maybe you want to do something solo. So yeah, it's something for some of you. You might be rejecting someone. I feel like this week you could be looking at someone's offer here and you're just like, I don't know if I really align with that or if it aligns with me. It's like you're doing some research. There is communication here coming in. So again, someone could be coming in trying to offer you something, but you're looking at this offer like, I don't know. I don't know. And it also feels like if this is from a particular person, right? If you were dealing with someone romantically, whether it's a relationship, situationship, friendship, whatever, call it what you want it. um, there's a certain level of just being disappointed with whatever situation this is. Like you're over whatever the situation has been playing out, right? Like I said, label it what you want, whether it's a job, person, place, or thing, whatever it is. It just wasn't, it's not doing it for you anymore, right? And I feel like this week you're being very stingy with who you give attention to, because I feel like you're in this energy of focusing on applying your attention and energy into, for some of you, yourself, right? Like you're going inward, you're isolating, you're ending connections, or you're leaving places behind that drain you or leave you feeling dissatisfied or disappointed. What about this Four of Cups weekly forecast for the collective? The World, you're closing shit out. Exactly. For some of you, you're definitely traveling. There's travel coming up with the World. That could be the indecision for some of you, collective, this week, where you're wondering if you should move, relocate. Like you're trying to find which direction, like where you want to move to, right? Because I am seeing the Eight of Wands, the World, and then of course I showed y'all the Journey. So there's definitely movement here, right? There's definitely, you're going somewhere. Look, in the Ace of Swords, this is somewhere new. There could be good news about there could be good news. This, I don't know why I keep hearing like good world news. This is so side note, but good news coming in when it comes to the world as a whole. I don't know where the hell that came from, because I know there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. So that would be nice to get some good fucking news. But this could just be you, right? On a I guess a smaller scale, where you're receiving good news about a move or relocation. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo energy showing up. Leo season could be very significant, because I am seeing the eights and the infinity sign. There's something that you've been putting a lot of work towards as well, collective. Whether it is a business or, like I said, even if this is a relationship. And it's like, I don't know if there were cycles being repeated, right? And it just feels like you're at a fork in the road where you're just ready, whatever it is, you're just ready for new, for something different, for good, for some of you, for good news, because you're just tired of the same old shit. New love. I'm telling y'all, it's like you're ready for a new chapter. Whatever it is, you're just ready to start anew, right? You're trying to break free from, or you are breaking free, because the World is here. Like you're closing out something. You're completing something. For some of you, you could be celebrating. Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles came out together. So here's the deceit I was picking up on. Here's the deceit I was picking up on. Someone was showing up, or was trying to show up, as loyal, trustworthy, like they were, like things were moving along, but there's something about that was an illusion, or I'm hearing was fake, was a lie. And look at the Two of Swords, she's blindfolded, right? And then this person is also blindfolded. So it's like someone wanted to keep you blocked or stuck. binded to something, not seeing a situation, not seeing the truth of something. It's like ooh, maybe that could be the news that's coming in. Somebody, there's something sneaky behind someone, this offer or this contract. Or someone that you close out a cycle with tried to get away with what they were giving. I don't know. It just gives, it's either giving strings attached, an offer with strings attached, but it's also giving deceit or scam. Like someone was trying to scam someone into not seeing something, possibly when it comes to money. Yeah, look, there's a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, and a Capricorn. Heavy Capricorn energy as well. This is weird because it's like someone was trying to show up as like, they were in for the long run or the long haul, whatever you want to call it. But then with the Seven of Swords, it just seems a little strategic, or just maybe that's what you're stepping into as well, collective. Maybe this week you're just trying to be more strategic with how you approach a contract. Maybe that's a message for some of you. Like, again, don't be too impulsive with the Knight of Pentacles. It could just be, you taking your time to make the decision. There's no rush. You're not running out of time. There is some sneakiness here. I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling y'all. What is the Seven of Swords? I'm telling you. There's something sneaky here. If this is a contract that just comes in unexpectedly, right? Like you're not expecting someone to want to give to you equally. Like this is because there's something very unexpected about this energy coming up this week. It feels like it could be a positive, like a tower that brings things into balance, because I'm definitely seeing that where either your money or your finances are going to balance out. But there's also this energy of, because it's unexpected, right? Because it's something that pops out of possibly left field where you're not, you don't see it coming, possibly, I don't know. There's still a need for you not rush into signing it just because it's coming in, right? Just because, it sounds good. Like I said, it does sound like things are balancing out, or things could balance out with this contract financially, but there's something here that you may need to kind of like step back, isolate, review, research, ask questions, do your own research. I do see a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and that's sometimes someone that works like a professional, right? A lawyer or a judge. So because I see contracts for some of you, there's a need for you to have a lawyer review the contract if there's legalities going on, before you can make a confident decision with the strength, right? So you don't get lost in the sauce of whatever this is. Okay. Somebody could be getting a phone call, like a random sideways phone call from somewhere where, it's a random sideways phone call. Because I'm seeing a lot of money here. Like I am seeing good fortune coming in. Like you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. It's just a matter, and look, Temperance, I told you it's just right here. It's a matter of time, right? So there's a need for you to like be patient. Be patient. Don't rush it. Sit with it for a second. You're not running out of time. And even if they give you a time frame, look, don't rush. like things are going to balance out, but there's the need for you to take your time with it. What about this contract? What is the upcoming weekly forecast energy for the collective? Six of Wands. I'm telling y'all, I know what the I feel. The contract, there's a six there, and this is the Six of Wands. This is victory. This is success. This is recognition and acknowledgement. This is a good reputation. Is also progression. So you're going. It's like you're going. You taking your time with whatever this is, collective, this week. It's going to bring you success. It's going to bring you balance. It's going to bring you harmony. It's going to bring you respect as well, because I feel like there are people here watching you, like how you handle situations or how you, because there's something unexpected about this. I don't know if it's because I'm hearing this could be a positive tower. This could be a good tower. It's going to be a tower where it puts you in the right direction, where you could feel safe to take a risk, to take this leap of faith. It's like a new beginning, but again, there's this need to, it's how you handle the tower. Let me say that. How you handle this tower is what's going to bring you the success this week. So let me get one more on the tower. Let me see what I can, what's the tower? Three of Wands, Two of Swords. So for you, this could be in regards to a move or a relocation. Moving, traveling, somebody, there could be someone, or there could have been someone that said they were on, how can I put it? Someone's on the way to you, someone or something. And I say someone, King of Wands, because they're here again, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody could have tried to block someone from coming towards you, or an offer from coming towards you. So maybe that's what the tower is, where you find out maybe some sort of information, something comes in that you don't expect, that shakes a little bit, that shakes the core a little bit, but I see you handling it well, collective. Like I see whatever this is, that you've been waiting on, finally coming in after something either gets exposed or it just feels like this information coming in. Could be in regards to a child. What is patience? Patience. Two of Cups. Okay. Okay. What about this Two of Cups? So this is love. This is partnership. This is soulmate energy. This is, for some of you, this could be in a form of somebody could have tried to block a relationship, to be honest with you, from happening. What about the Two of Cups with patience? Weekly forecast for the collective. Okay, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Two of Swords. With the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Okay, for some of you, there's a big decision that you have to make between two people. You have 3 2s showing up, 2 2 2. So those numbers could be significant. Somebody could have an Aquarius moon as well. There could be a relationship here that's being divinely guided. Somebody who was either in denial about the connection or indecisive. But why is it showing up with Temperance in the King of Pentacles? Two of Wands. Wow. Y'all have two of wands, two of swords, and the two of cups surrounding this king of pentacles. So this, okay, and that's where the indecision is coming in. So the indecision could be a relationship, to be honest with you. I mean, it could be someone wanting to, take a relationship to a higher level of commitment. Like someone was indecisive about that. But it's like someone had the feelings, the emotions, and they saw the potential, but it was still like this energy of indecision. Like, but it was like a matter of time before someone or you saw the value of a relationship. So I don't know why I'm trying to, like, I don't know if there was someone here that was trying to, with the Three of Wands, someone could have, like, there was a third party trying to block a connection or a relationship from happening or moving forward or coming towards you, or both. I don't know if there's someone in particular, because look, I see the Nine of Wands, and I said there was someone here manipulative. This person could have been trying to hide, like they were doing things behind the scenes. And, maybe you had no idea about, maybe you just kept wondering, like, why maybe things were not working out. Whatever it is, it was just creating boredom, or you were just dissatisfied at how, like, things were going in your life, right? But there was something about what you did. I don't know if you decided to step into your power just recently, or this is the week you're finally, like, fuck everything, fuck everyone. I am gonna go do me. And when you as soon as you step into that energy, it's almost like that decision closes out this cycle of indecision, right? Like not knowing that, like that decision by itself helps this tower to happen. Like you closing out a cycle forces a tower to come crumbling, or someone's mask to, melt, so to speak. Someone's manipulation tactics failed because you decided to step into your power. And it's so funny. Look, you see, I said something about the red cape, and this person is wearing a red dress, and then this person is wearing a red jacket, and then the magician is wearing a red cape too, or a robe, whatever you want to call it. So is a lot of, maybe red could be your favorite color, or red again is significant. Red is also the root chakra. So this talks about being grounded, being, taking assertive action, towards, your goals. And I lit a red candle. So funny. Tiger's eye could be significant right now. For some of you, grounding, like, it could be when this tower occurs, there's a need to stay grounded, right? Like, again, this tower could be either positive or negative for you. Duh. But, it can, yes, it can shake your foundation, which is why the grounding, like your root is significant here. But it's like you're rebuilding something stronger, more reliable, more trustworthy, which then puts you in victory, like your success. For some of you, this week, you might be finding out something about even just the community that you are. Maybe grew up in, or the community that you're in, that you live in, because I was picking up this relocation where you're thinking about moving or traveling or whatever this is. And that's what actually creates the tower, is that move. I don't know. It feels like people in your community could have also tried to block something from coming in towards you, or from someone offering something solid. And I feel like this week maybe finding out about that makes you realize, that, I don't know, maybe you have to move away from certain people or certain places or place. But whatever, it just feels like the end, towards the end of the week, collective, with this Two of Cups and Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, something is being divinely guided. There's a relationship here, or a partnership that's being another infinity sign. Infinity could be significant. That somebody could have a tattoo of an infinity. It just feels like someone steps into their power with the magician energy, where they realize, like, I don't know, you can have and be whatever the hell you want to be and take control back from whoever this person is or whoever these people are. To be honest, collective, I feel like this week there's a big decision when it comes to career as well as love life. Like I'm seeing it both. I'm seeing it both. Like both ways. So maybe that's why it's such a heavy, like, such heavy energy of indecision, because it's not just, it's like a life changing all the way around. But yeah, there are people here from either your past or somebody, or from your community, or your, I don't know, people who will constantly watch you, who try to block something. Why? That's weird. Okay, well, okay. What guidance do you have for the collective for this week? The guidance. King of Wands, there it is. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Judgment at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you're walking away from a fire sign. Like, that could be the decision where you're just like done. And that's you calling, like I said, pulling your power back, right? Like you taking control. Look at the red pants. Taking control, assertive action, staying grounded, feeling stable and secure in your decision. You're seeing for stuff for what it is, people for who they are, a contract for what it is, and maybe you decide to walk away from it. You decide to close a cycle. Or this could have been, this King of Wands, like I said, it could have been the person that blocks or was trying to block a situation or your money or something. I don't know. They were controlling. There was control here. But you're calling judgment. Look, I'm telling y'all, you're walking away. You walking away from this situation puts you right into your Nine of Pentacles. Like, you calling judgment. For some of you, this could be a divorce. You could be divorcing and wanting to be single, or you're, like I said, you're just finally ending a situation, closing it out, and going on a whole new journey, which is being solo, going on your own, walking away. Heavy Leo. Leo is here for show. Like I said, Leo season could be very significant. Interesting. Whew. Some of you could be thinking about leaving a marriage behind. This could be a divorce. Yeah, another two, but you're stressing out about it. Listen, I see y'all stepping into your power though, so I feel like y'all are going to be fine. You're going to come out on the other side, and I think I saw the sun. Yeah, so good news. Good news coming in regardless. Good news coming in. What? I kind of want to get more, but I feel like I'm being told not to, because there's an energy of you trusting also in the divine, right? Knowing in divine timing, and you using your intuition. Okay. That's all I have for you, collective. I hope this message makes sense and give you a little bit of guidance for this upcoming week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.